is called the deadlift. It's a foundational lift. It's great for total overall body strength. It takes a few caveats to make sure that we're performing it safely and correctly. Kirk is going to stand with his feet directly underneath the bar towards his ankle, so this would be approximately over the tops of your shoelaces. He's going to bend forward and put his hands on the bar just outside of the width of his knees and hips. Nice overhand grip. Then he's going to flatten and arch his back here. He's going to bring his chest up and tuck his chin down just a little bit. Then he's going to take a deep breath in, hold it, and squeezing the bar, he's going to slowly stand, pulling it right up against the surface of his leg until his hips are locked out and extended. Then from here, keeping his back arched, he's going to push his hips back as he slides the bar down, down, down. When it passes his knees will bend. Notice the entire time he's keeping that nice flat back. Do two more of those for me. Take the breath in, hold straight up, keeping the weight on the heels of his feet, and back down. Pushes his hips back, back, and down. One more. Nice flat back. Right? Also notice that in his starting position as we go down, his shoulders are just slightly forward of the bar. So let's show a couple of bad ones without actually doing it, but if you round the spine, this is the most common error. This is not healthy for the spine. A correctly done deadlift is great for strengthening the back. Poorly done, not so good. Right? The other issue would be, show me what it looks like if you were to shoot your hips. A lot of people will extend their legs, then they'll shoot their hips forward, or they'll shoot their hips the other way. Go ahead and set it back down safely. Right? The other big issue, let's not actually do it, but the other big issue is you'll see people do something like this where they'll shoot their hips up, then straighten them back. As he's standing, we want to see shoulders, hips, and bar all come up at the same time. Let's do two more good ones. So we're looking for, once he's got this flat back, shoulders, hips, and bar all come off the ground at the same rate. Then he fully extends his hips. Then back down. Notice that his arms are nice and long. He's not doing this with his shoulders. This is for the legs and back. And back down. Good. If you don't have a barbell, other options. So with a pair of heavy dumbbells, you can do it in one of two ways with the dumbbells. You can set it up in front of you like a barbell and go ahead and reach down. It's pretty deep and stand up. Or you can hold them in neutral next to you and touch the front globe to the ground. Let it hang a little bit since this is a further range of motion than if it would be with the bar. But notice, back is flat, sitting back in his hips. He is lightly bending forward. A deadlift is learning how to bend over and pick up something heavy with a safe spine position. A couple more of those. Great. And set them on down. Finally, if you have to load up a heavy pack, try to get some weight in there. You'll probably have to take a wider stance for this, so he's going to open his stance a little bit. But it's the same principle. Keeping his back arched, he's going to push his hips back, hinge over, get a good hold, and then he's going to stand up, keeping it as close to his body as he can until his hips lock out. And then he reaches back with his hips, keeping that back nice and arched. Right? So, show what a bad one would look like on this one. Go ahead and sit it down normally. That's one way. He's letting his spine collapse. Also here, rounding his back as he stands. Not a good prescription for health there. So he's going to keep his chest up nice and high, stick his hips out. Great loading for the posterior